YouTube viewers, it's Cynthia Michael from Screen Productions, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be so hard, during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this podcast will retain your adult language. If you're under 18. If you're over 18, that means you got to watch this audio podcast recording. Anyway, before I let the game, turns out the latest episode Naruto had aired over the weekend. So basically, that's the reason why usually I do this review on a Thursday. Because usually that's how the latest episode of Boruto would come out on a Thursday. But since it aired over the weekend, and plus it was a holiday, so basically I don't do any reviews on holidays. So basically that's the reason why I'm doing this review and why I'm doing this review so late. So anyway, let's get to the latest episode of Boruto, episode 76. So basically Boruto, Sarada, Chozo, Energen, and Shikadao were headed deep into Wishi's cave to go get a reverse scale for a giant snake called Gaga. So basically, the white snake says Richie, told Boruto that he will help them out. Will help them out, but if they get a skill from this snake named Gaga. Sorry, I think that's the pronunciation of the snake's name. So basically. But Boruto accepted Wishi's request. So basically they headed into deep in the cave to find this giant snake. But Wishi, the snake says no, knowing that this mission will probably be the death of Boruto and his friend. So basically, while Boruto were looking for a snake, while Boruto and the rest of the game looking for a snake, Shikadai figured that the only reason why she was sitting there on this mission is because this is a suicide mission. So basically, she figured he might end up being dead by the giant snake. So basically, Boruto is like, you got a good point there, but still, you need her help to figure out what the hell Missy's doing. So basically, they managed to based off the information that Wiki gave the description of Gago that Gago has one eye after a great battle. So basically, they know what the giant snake they're looking for. So basically, based off that description. So anyway. So basically, they managed to encounter the giant snake Gago, and almost got eaten by him. But unfortunately to them, another giant snake stopped Gago from eating Boruto and the others. So basically, Boruto and others were took the opportunity to retreat and come up with plans to get that skill from Gago, while Gago and this other snake took it out. But Sarada noticed that when the blue snake was protecting her from being eaten by Gago. So anyway, meanwhile, Mogul Sensei came back to the village, and told, came back to the village and headed to the Kage office and told Naruto and Shikamaru about chosen others, going off to go and see the snake shows and whatnot, blah blah blah. So basically, Momo gave a shogi piece to Shikamaru that belongs to Shikada that say night on it. So basically, Shikamaru. Shikamaru thinking that this shogi piece is some type of message for me, but I have to figure out what the meaning of this piece is. So basically, a god who was guarding a god that had a report from Naruto about the unconscious god that Michi allegedly attacked, had some information from Sakura. Turned out the report that the god will be gaining costume too. So basically, coming to the report by Sakura, the god who's allegedly attacked by Miki is gaining costume very soon. So basically. So once he fully gains consciousness, they can finally get some answers why Michi attacked the gods in the first place and left the village in the first place. So anyway, basically after a few minutes, staring at the shogi piece that was left by Shikadao, Shikamaru will figure out that figure out the meaning of the piece. She's saying that she figured that that only people that know about Michi's heritage was so basically Shikamaru figure out that figure out the meaning of the piece. She's saying that that Shikada must have think that somebody must have know about Miski's about his birth and who his parent was. So basically, maybe that information must be leaked, and Michi and somebody's using that information against Michi. So therefore, that's the reason why Michi probably left and probably attacked the guard in the first place. So basically, that and Naruto agreed with that. Agreed with this theory. So anyway. Meanwhile, Boruto and others were trying to come up with a plan to get the skill from Garen, who's trying to get that skill from Garen, and that's when the blue snake that says Sawada appeared, and turns out the snake was Adora, the giant snake that Sasuke used to summon with. So basically, he's like he was happy to meet. He was happy to meet Sawada. So basically, Adora says that I'm the snake used by your father, and only loyal to your father. So that's the reason why I saved you and your friends in the first place. So anyway, Tabata asked him to help ask Adora to help get that skill from Gargan, but Adora was at first Adora was confused because Gargan's a very powerful snake, but Adora refused to help Tabata and the others at first. But actually, so basically, he comes to get out of this cave, was about to take her out of the cave and tell him to go home. But after after Sharada to explain the whole Mickey situation, it's like, what, fine, I'll help you out. So basically, they came up with a plan they came up with a plan together with Adora to try to get the scale from Sagara. So basically, they managed to track Gawa in his defined space inside the cave. Everything was going to plan, but everything was going fine until Gawa went nuts. Got so angry at them, therefore he started to use brute force against Boruto and the others and Edward. Choji tried to, use her aesthetic jutsu and go giant size, just like Edward and Gaga. But when Edward shot some vision at Chojo, therefore turned her into stone, because she was turned to stone by Gara's venom somehow. So basically, Boruto and the others was watch Chozo being turned to stone by Gara's venom, and they was like, pissed off that what just happened. So basically, Boruto like, you bastard, you turned my friend into stone. So basically, and then Gara was like, don't worry, you and your friends will be joining us soon. And I will have a nice meal that will last me for months. So anyway, this is how the episode ended with Boruto and the others looking at the giant snake, Gara and their friend Chozo, with Chozo turning into stone. So basically, this is how the episode ended. So basically, this episode was not bad. So anyway, like always, it's Cynthia and Michael. What do you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it bad? Or was it okay? Anyway, like always, it's Cynthia and Michael. Signing off. 1,